Yeah, Slay the Princess. Yeah, I'm so excited. I have somehow, despite how long this game has been out, mostly avoided spoilers. Like, I have obviously been spoiled, for the princess has a bunch of different monster forms. That's all I know. I don't know why she's a monster. I don't know if she's a monster every time. I don't know if she's, like, possessed or whatever. I don't know how to change. I don't know how I get to these different endings. I don't know anything. I know nothing. All I have just seen out of context images of some of the monster forms. I know nothing. I know nothing about the game outside of she can be monster. Maybe. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. We're in! It's time. Wait, does this have a controller mode? Okay. She's fine. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Whoa, wait, I like the parallax effect. That's so nice.
You're here to slay her.
The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a oh my god, there's so many dialogue options. Holy moly. Have you considered it's because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. The princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
I want to ask questions.
If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Would have been fine with it.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
What if she's pretty, though?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay, let's say
I'm talking about the
end
end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all
But I want to linger on the
you.
specifics. Why am I here? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. I have to say I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Do I get some sort of reward?
But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what the reward is? Can you tell me?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I think you should tell me what the prize is. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
She would never lie to me.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
She would never lie to me.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
She would never lie to me.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I guess I'll take it with me? I didn't because it was
blade
funny to
from the
interrupt you.
table.
That's fair.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job.
Okay.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I'm convinced we need to let her go. That's what I'm saying.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
She's already broken one of these, I think. Unless she was only put in one, but it looks like she broke out of one at least. I Haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife, and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
But what if she's
Against
dangerous?
your better judgment,
Oh no.
you step forward to speak
Oh
with the
no.
princess face to face.
That would be terrible. Oh no.
We'll be fine.
Oh god, there's so many options. I think I'm gonna say, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
That laugh. I think I'm in love.
So
Stop
true.
it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here. I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
I know nothing more than you do. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not? You gotta
Is
tell me
that
what's
why
not
they threw
public
me down here?
information.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, no one's told me anything. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
This is true, yes.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Neither is yours. I don't know you.
Like I said, it's all
You're just
about
in my
trust.
head.
Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world?
She's wrong.
I don't know
This
yet.
isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person.
How would I get you out of
You
here?
can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Chop her arm off? Who's gaslighting who? Yes.
Have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, I know what the title of the video game is. Oh damn, the button just says slay the princess. I'm gonna keep you locked
That
for a
seems
little
like a pretty
bit.
good compromise.
And get more information.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
I'm gonna get more information.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Okay, well I don't want to lock her in the basement. I wanted to keep talking. I guess I'll click it again and then we can just go
I
back.
know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these
I'm
chains.
sure it's fine.
She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
We're sticking to the
It'll
plan.
be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. We can make this work. Your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold it very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get
Should've
out
slain
of
a
here,
rat. Nuh-uh.
I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm sure this is
doesn't
fine.
sound like she's getting any weaker.
Ignore her to
Just
sleep.
ignore her. Maybe the banging and
I was gonna
wailing
go to
will
bed.
stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
We can just work this out tomorrow. We can just work this out
You
tomorrow,
put
it's
the
fine.
princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Well, now, why'd we
Thanks for helping me
barricade?
get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I? Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I can fix her.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Or make her worse,
You
but she
have
likes me. I
seconds
haven't
left.
decided yet.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
What do you mean,
is a
chapter 2?
princess. You're here to slay her.
I
I can assure
died.
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a
Why is it
very good
paranoid?
question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
So I guess the narrator changes whenever I make choices? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Nuh-uh.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away.
Oh, but Hero is still here. Okay.
And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay, I thought
And
Hero
your solution
became
is to
paranoid,
send
but
us
I guess
back in
Hero
there.
and Paranoid are two separate
Do
people.
you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
You don't know that. What if I'm super
I
cool and
believe
dangerous?
your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
As far as I'm concerned, they didn't. I lived. Well,
What do you mean? Of course there
bad.
weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started.
that's what I
Sounds
said.
pretty consequence-free to me.
What I'm hearing is that I'm immortal.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Why am I the only one who can? Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked
I'm
her
gonna say,
in that
what is
basement,
this place?
and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
But how did
Don't
they lock her in the
overcomplicate
woods?
things.
She made me cease.
Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
They locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her.
Tell
and
me
for what
things,
it's worth,
tell me things.
I know you have it in you to finish the job.
What have I done, though?
We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
To quote you from last time, she's just a princess.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? The less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me
You
at
are
my
hiding
word.
something. Objectively, you are hiding something.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
That's what I'm saying, voice of the
Stop talking
paranoid.
yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
So true, voice of the paranoid. I don't believe him. He's up to something.
Pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. You'll need it if you want to do this right. There was a door here last time.
Yeah, and the knife was on the table and I don't think
It's
there was a
just
mirror.
an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Oh yeah, there's eyes outside the window. Spooky. Oh, I didn't even notice that. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
I see eyes outside both windows and a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
There isn't.
I guess the narrator can only acknowledge things in the story as written. Unless it's like, he can talk to us about other stuff, but he can't, like, the truth to him is the objective truth that he can see, I think. What if that's the mirror that kills you? Well, I'm gonna go take a look then.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much
Okay.
to see here.
Yeah, he really can't see it. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Hey, why does my hand look like that? This whole cabin is different than I remember.
Very different. It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Maybe the three of you
need
just
to
think
moisturize.
everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I'm gonna go without the knife.
We should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Last time we were here, just
she
being close
remembers,
to her
though.
was enough to kill us.
Step off into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to
Aw,
step off
dang
the
it.
stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I'm testing. I don't think we can fix her. I can fix her. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
I wanted to check.
As you emerge, you find yourself
Oh.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. we're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. Okay, let's think. I'm gonna do nothing.
Decide
I'm
it's
just gonna stand
best
here.
to do nothing.
I'm just gonna stand here.
There you are.
There she is.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Aw, not again.
Your arms quickly follow.
Man.
This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
Okay, she looks more like a broken
There has
doll
to
this
be
time.
a way out of this. Think! Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Why won't you finish me off? Look at my... This is really cool, by the way. I really like this so far. I really like this so far. Let's do... Can you at least stop with the organs
what I
thing?
am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Why won't you finish
Because
me
I
off?
don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop! Hey, snap out of it. Your back, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
And there's the fear.
She pulls away. Lungs, liver,
But
nerves.
that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
What happened to after you
I
killed me
tried to
last
leave while
time?
you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Oh, okay. What happens if I let you out?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Okay, let's go with... I was sent here to stop you, I can't just let you
You told
leave.
me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it?
There's animated sections.
Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
What happens if I refuse?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
People will
Everyone
die.
dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself.
We don't have to be
I'm
enemies.
glad you're seeing things my way.
How about I just kill you
Oh,
instead?
that's adorable. You don't have anything that can hurt me, so do your worst.
Does that mean you can die?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably.
Of course I can die. I'm dying all the time, and so are you. But we're both still here, and you can't make me go away.
I'll just die
And
then.
then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Okay, so she can acknowledge the time loop. Narrator cannot acknowledge the time loop, and the rest of us can acknowledge the time loop. But the narrator is either pretending it's not happening or straight up is not aware of the time loop. But everyone else is. I'm not doing any of this. Oh wait, that's the Remain in Nightmare one.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you. And you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together. Hand in hand.
Oh, I can run now. Run is an option. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Oh, I don't know what to pick. I'm currently tossing up between... I'm just more interested in seeing what happens with Remain Within Your Nightmare or Run. I'm gonna try Remain.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them. A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
8 years.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
No. What's happening to us?
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Quite a path to get as your first one. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if I was meant to get this early.
You're on
The
a
moment
path
of clarity.
in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think. It's all
Voice of
so
the broken.
fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
First one. Oh
You
wait,
should
yeah,
know
we
about
just
the
started.
princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think. We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
I don't think I was meant to meet all these
We
yet.
love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make
What
the
does here
decisions?
even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here. Every single time.
Oh god, I don't know. What have I done? What have I done? If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did
Don't
it.
think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
I think you accidentally did the true path. Yep, I think it's been years. It's the noisiest path at least. Uh-oh. Did I? To be fair, I don't think this is the worst path you could have gotten first. There's one that becomes even more confusing than this, even if it only had one voice. Huh. What if we don't go to the cabin?
Tried that. It doesn't work. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Can you make
There's
sense
nothing
of them?
worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay
care how
her.
you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
I'm gonna proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. You make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No,
It's
this
not
isn't
empty,
right.
there's a mirror.
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. You have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you.
Hey, girlie.
It fills you with dread. It's she's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I said that way back when. You know that, right? I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you, watching over me forever. That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long, and time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take me in. And me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
What did you do? That's a great question. Things got crazy very quickly. For reference, it's still the first route. Things just got a little out of hand. I simply said, I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait outside the door, and I'm gonna take a nap. Dull and jaded memory. There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free. Can I scroll up? Nope, that's it. That's the only option. There's nothing else.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
I still don't know why I have feathers. And talons.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. Hey, why'd she Ouroboros out of here?
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. Step towards the mirror. It holds a truth that you must witness.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Well, at least I'm seeing my arm, at the very least. It's you. The body is the achievement I just got. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile
Yes.
vessel?
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me here to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or were you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
A little bit. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Why did it stop? I think the game crashed. The game crashed. I think the game closed itself. You waited forever? Yup. I sure did. That's so cool. That's so cool. She knows. She knows. She knows I did it. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab. Ah, okay. Silently continue to the cabin. We gotta go without the knife for the first time this time.
Hello?
Is someone there?
She does approach with way more kindness when I don't bring the knife. She's way kinder when we don't bring the knife, that's for sure. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Yeah, she says the same stuff, but she says it with such a different tone.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Wouldn't you be? That's fair.
That's hardly relevant.
Peak female
Okay,
difference
but
space.
actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I don't know what to pick. I guess, is Princess your name?
You can call me Princess if you'd like.
Yeah, that's a non-answer. She has a name, she just won't tell us.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world.
Have fun, silly rat thing.
I
I will. Thank you for stepping
I
in.
don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long. Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk. So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Damn, I have
We
no
both
idea.
know
I
that if
have
there's
no
people
prior
we can't
information
trust
that would
in this
tell me
situation,
anything.
It's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person.
No, I'm not gonna be antagonistic about it. I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. What if I stayed for a while and kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. That is what I picked last time. But I think I'm gonna do it again and see what she says. With like this different outlook.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
You know, we'll try the compromise again.
I don't
And then
think I
we'll
could
take it
bear being
different.
down here that much longer. One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Okay, yeah, masks off.
You have
Masks
to
off.
make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, retrieve the blade or let's get you out of here. Retrieve the
Thank you.
blade?
You turn back to the stairs, intent on
We had
retrieving
nightmares
the
first? We
blade
did, yes.
in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. Fine, turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. I suppose we have a world to save after all. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Uh-oh. Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
You default to slaying remarkably quickly, only because last time I did the opposite.
Your
Last time I
eyes
actively
dart the
chose to not
corners of the
slay.
room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks
There was
into
nothing
place.
last time? Yeah, but I guess nothing is still choosing not to slay.
Thanks
I just didn't
for
freak her
letting me
either.
out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
But you can't leave without me,
With
I know
those
that.
parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
But I thought you can't leave without
I'm
me.
sorry, but it's over. You don't know how
if
much
I die,
time
she can't leave
passes
either.
before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
But she can't leave without me. Chapter 2, The Witch.
You're on a path in the woods.
Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant.
narrator.
We need to
Oh,
keep our cards
opportunist
close
this
to our
time.
chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. And she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The
Ooh,
walls
it's
a
more like
chaotic weave
fantastical
of
this
knotted
time.
wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Fine, still no mirror. Enter the basement.
No blade.
I'm not bringing it with
Hope
us.
you know what you're getting us into.
I'm not bringing it with us again.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
This time for sure.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. You've already been here, haven't you?
Maybe.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Also, he is acknowledging the time loop this time.
Well, you seem to be great at it. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
I'm gonna go with... I'm unarmed, that's a gesture of
You
goodwill.
came to me with empty hands last time, too. But that didn't mean you hadn't been plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time.
I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I get the sense you're not happy with
Is that
me.
a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Let's go with we should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I did bring my blade.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
But I have a nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
Can't stab you at the back of your whole pants.
I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
You first.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
I'll go less.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. Princess follows close on your heels. Perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Okay.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. The upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Okay.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Nope.
Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Thank you, opportunist. Very,
We
very,
were going to
very
help
cool.
her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Was that for?
Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, you're right,
Let's leave
aren't
it
you?
three strings
I thought this
straight,
whole
thank you.
thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Yup.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
I think you're a bit broken too, girly.
So she's got it as bad as us.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think our arm's meant to go
Something
that way.
inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny? Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Uh-huh. Oh, right, the arms that take... Oh, okay.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
It's gonna be okay, just trust
It
me.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be fine.
If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally! We're going places.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my
She's like a freaky
experience
little puppet
stretches
this
to new
time.
corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Let's do... Why can I not do the same things
Those
I've done
paths
before?
lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Okay, that's fair.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers.
Do you have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I feel things
There
will
is a
be.
hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay.
The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oh, everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Let's be nice to the
Don't
narrator.
mention it. It's all part of the job.
What if I go in with the blade, but then let her out?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult.
Enter the basement.
Focus on the task at hand.
What if I just immediately let her out?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Or close enough to undo the stuff.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto
You
the
stare
blade.
at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever.
No, I wanted to let her out. I wanted to let her out. Drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang. Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face
She's not
to
very
face.
talkative when you bring the blade? Yeah.
Unarmed. We'll be fine.
What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay, we're back here. What are you gonna do if I get you out of
Princess
here?
hesitates before responding. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Probably not. How would I get you out of
You
here?
can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. We can always put that knife to good use.
Okay, there we go. I'm getting you out of here.
You have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a
She
tug.
hates us. Why?
They're large and
Why she
heavy,
hates us?
far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Well, that's true. We
She
did watch you do
speaks
it.
with almost complete nonchalance.
Hi,
If
funny
we were
rat
stuck
while
down here
since
for
the
long
stream.
enough,
Hi,
I'm sure
look
we'd be
like
nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear
Someone
the
else
click
here?
of a lock sliding into place.
Who else is here?
Is someone else here? You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did the narrator lock it? Let
Your
me out of
shouts
here.
and pleas are met with silence.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I don't wanna.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I don't want to.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above
seems
the massive,
very chill about this.
unyielding chain.
She's very
You
calm
cut
about
into
this.
her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make
Ooh.
quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Sure, queen, why not?
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns
She's
to
very
face
fine
you,
with this.
her fierce gaze meeting
Just girly
your
pop
eye.
things.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
It's fine, she's just not a person.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, couldn't we have just cut off a thumb and she could just slip it out? We could have just cut a thumb off. Approach the locked door.
We won't
I don't like to
have
take
any
fish
of that.
eyes.
The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Is the narrator gonna take over?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back. but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Stop puppeting my body. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Good, she notices.
I'll make this quick.
Oh.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Yeah, she's been there, done that.
Her face
We're going
remains
through the time loops.
unchanged as she watches you
She's
collapse
killed
to
me
the
worse.
ground, blood flowing from your butchered
She's
neck.
killed me worse.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid
She's killed
it
me
is.
way worse.
Everything goes dark,
Think of the
and you
follow,
die.
welcome.
I hope it was worth it.
Yeah. The prisoner. Okay. A new one.
You're on a path in the woods.
So is this Doomduri? I'm
and at
making
the end
it
of
so.
that path is a cabin.
You're in for it
My
now.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
I know you can puppet my body.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his
Skeptic.
mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
But a castle
A few
dungeon
pathetic
this
wisps
time.
of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who
I like the
enters
skeptic guy,
that
he's
this
funny,
is
yeah.
a prison. The
How
only
else is he
furniture
supposed to
of
wink?
note is
That's
an
what I'm
iron
saying.
table,
He's narration.
bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its
He
edge.
doesn't have eyes to wink with.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ah yes, the blade. The blade that I will bring. The blade that I will bring with me. The blade that I will bring with me instead of
You
approaching
walk up
the
to the
mirror.
wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
We're not gonna take the blade, we're just gonna
I'm
go in the
afraid I'm
basement.
going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Nope, I'm going in.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Don't I get a say here? Wait, they're not letting
Normally,
me?
yeah, but not about this. Call it
Not
a
letting me.
reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Wait, they're making me take
Wonderful.
it?
You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
I thought my whole thing was
Don't
that I
worry
get to
about
make the
it.
choices.
We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
What's the point of me having
No,
having
you
a...
don't have to do
I don't even have a
anything,
name.
but you do well to use it regardless.
I don't even have a name.
Moving on.
I don't even have a name. My only purpose is
Door
to
to the
control the
basement
body.
creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
Does she remember us?
I think so. I'm assuming
You
so.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy
Oh.
collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Damn, they really don't want me to let her out this time.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
They really don't want me to let her out this time.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there will be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, I feel like she slipped one of them already.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
We'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close.
I think she knows that I
There's
can be
fine.
taken over.
I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Yeah, okay, she knows what's up. She knows what's going on.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
What are your intentions for me?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who
Oh.
remembers that?
Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. This has complicated things.
Yep.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
What if I like
Ideally,
being
this was
complicated?
supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Is there no dialogue
A
option for marriage,
contingency
though?
for
I'm working on
what?
it.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Damn.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
You were asking about intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Hi, welcome.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Yeah, but you got one on
Is she
your neck
forgetting
this
about the shackle on
time.
her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
I mean, she might.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Okay, let's say if you didn't notice your head's in a shackle.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
She would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Skeptic, who are you skeptical of? Is it everyone?
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help
Skeptic
you.
skeptical of
I'll start with
her,
the
skeptic
cons.
skeptical of me,
If
skeptic
you're handing
skeptical
her
of the
your
narrator.
weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Should have
The
expected
pros
that.
are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she
Yeah.
has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
At least the
I guess
time
it's
loops
possible
short for
she
me.
really doesn't know anything.
At least the
Maybe
time
both
loops
of
short
us are
for me.
stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah. The other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know. but you could always try it on.
I'm good.
Maybe it'll fit.
I mean, yeah, it probably will.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Inspect.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that?
I'm just looking at it.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Inspect. I should have saved
Against
first.
your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall.
I forgot to
Princess
save
watches
first.
you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Probably.
Yes, it's bad. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Whoops.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prison of the mind, become your own
Yes.
jailer. That's the achievement I got.
So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together,
Should have
aren't
saved.
we?
Yep.
That's funny.
That's fine. I think I remember the choices
What
I
are we
made.
supposed to do now? Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch. No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Oh, true. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Did you know this was gonna happen?
No.
No one for small talk,
Nope.
huh? Yeah, I didn't think
That's
so.
rude.
It's really romantic. It really is.
You
Wait
and the
in
princess
silence.
wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
What if this is big talk? I'm asking a
Still
serious
rude.
question. Continue to wait in silence.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode. She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both, until suddenly, there are no walls. And then... And?
He's gone.
I think he's gone.
Because she's outside.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Just because the girl is made of uranium doesn't mean she's a world-ending threat. True.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh, they got her again. No, they got her again.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less.
Not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
How many more do I need to bring
We
you?
will know when we near our destination.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we finish?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. My awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of self-knowledge.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, back we go again. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Okay, I want to do what I did last time. Thank you for telling me.
It's all part of the...
Proceed. We took the knife.
You take the...
We entered. I think we just continued.
You're still listening to reason.
No.
Then drop the knife.
And then tighten my grip.
You ignore...
And then I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
And then
You
squint.
stare at the princess.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops
Okay.
to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
We talked enough.
Oh.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
And then we get locked. And then we
You
try
try
the
the
door.
door.
I'm trying to get back to where we were.
Your
Let me out of
shouts and
here.
pleas.
Return.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment.
Approach.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her...
Okay, narrator takes over. We warn
Stop
her.
that.
We can't resist this time. No, wait, I wanted to go back there. No. Wait, was that the only path option? Was there no more to it? If we, like, help her, do we always end up chained to the wall in that ending? You cannot do the same chapter 2 in one playthrough. Oh, okay. Slay the
Thank
princess.
you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air.
Man, I guess trapping
But she's
me in a
ready.
Slay the Princess
She
ending.
grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
I guess trapping me here
You
is one
drop
way
the
to do it.
blade.
Ooh.
Pathetically.
Ooh, that's a bone.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Oops.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits
She's
you
throwing
again.
hands. She's throwing hands.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact,
Ow,
unknown
ow.
ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
Damn.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Baba headed towards one of my favorite princesses. Ooh, really? The tower. I think she likes us.
You're on a path.
I think she
in the
likes
woods.
us. Proceed.
a warning before
Before
you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her.
Hold the broken.
And stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Old buddy Broken's back.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Well, your name isn't pessimist or realistic. Your name's the Broken, so...
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
So please, try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world.
Proceed into the cabin.
If that's what you want. I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Oh!
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
First the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I'm gonna keep trying.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
This will be once we wipe off the layer of
You
grime, and
reach
then we wipe it
forward,
away, and then it's
rub
gone.
your hand against the cabin wall.
No blade.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Sure.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter. It steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I'm sure it's fine.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
You get mad when I try to kill you last time. No.
But the words
Okay.
don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
The last time we
I
met,
wasn't gonna kill you.
nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Only one I trust to deal with. Okay, why?
And
So
you shouldn't
it's not.
have trusted us.
Okay, so it's not
There
that I'm
was
the only
nothing
one
we
who
could
can
do to
do it.
stop
It's
her
that
then.
the narrator
And there's
can
nothing
only
we can do to
control
stop her
me,
now.
I think.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah,
The
we've
narrator
been here
can
before, and
puppet
she
my body, and
absolutely
that's why
destroyed
I'm
us.
the one, the
What
only
are
one
we
that
even
can do
supposed
it,
to
I
do
think.
to stop her?
At least that's how I'm piecing
That's-
this together.
Worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
You're supposed to end the world.
Weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
You don't actually have to end the world, though.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What would you have me do? What do you have
All you
planned?
have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, why
Don't be
can't you break the
rude.
chains?
Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet. Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. Can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
What is the narrator?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand. I don't care what you are. You're mine.
I'm sure he's fine.
My little bird.
I'm sure he's fine.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
Damn, she got him.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
What happens if I don't believe?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please don't do this.
Love the text color change, yeah.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Break the chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Take her hand. Oh, she got got. Voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains. You've unraveled. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance. A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
No. The point of awakening is to find out.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh?
And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
One more. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, I want to go like full kindness this time. Even if that means lying to her, I guess. Continue. Kindness,
your way up the
kindness,
shore.
Luigi. Proceed. Enter the basement. No weapon. I'm here to save you. Versus lie, I'm here to save you. No, I am for real here to save you this time.
How dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. I want to see the face of my rescuer. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
I got a knife upstairs and I know you're okay
Whoever
with
locked
losing
the
a hand.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You
we
attempt
go.
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a
here we
lock
go.
sliding into place.
Give her a kiss. I'm trying.
Is someone else here?
I'm trying.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do
I guess
that.
that's how she got on the other one you did. Yeah, I guess so. Save the princess.
Fine.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade
the same
against the
CG, but
ragged,
she's got a bloody mouth this
self-inflicted
time.
wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Crazy.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
She's got lipstick now. She does.
No. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood
She's
from
just
her
hungry.
wounded arm
Yeah, she's
dripping
just hungry.
rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Voice of
Thank you.
hero. This is not even the closest.
Now let's
This
get
is not
out of
even
here.
close to the craziest thing she's done here. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Is it gonna stop us again?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What are you doing?
Okay, she noticed this time though. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Okay, she knows this time. She
Your
knows
body
this time.
lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
At least she knows what's up.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, the slay option's a great out because it would lead to the witch. Oh, that's the more common way to get her. Oh, I see. Okay,
The
resist.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Simply grow a body.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'll try
simply
to be
grow a
quick.
body.
She plunges
using
it
knife.
into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
I
She
doomed
sinks
everyone
the
far
blade
more
into your
significantly the
chest
first time.
Again and again and again, and you feel
I doomed everyone
every
far more
inch
substantially on
burning
round
pain
one.
that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
This is fine.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? One last thrust of the knife. Your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. Everything goes dark,
And you
and
die.
you die.
Okay, who do I get this time? The damsel.
If only you knew what you did to
Oh,
us,
smitten.
you villain.
There he is.
Excuse me?
There he is.
Forget he said anything.
There he is.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to
He's
keep
here.
us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. What are you talking about?
Narrator, we've been over this.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay, buddy.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Yeah, we know what's up,
Don't
man.
pay their bickering any mind. Focus
tell 'em,
on the
Smitten.
task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
look
talking
every
about?
time.
This is normal.
I'm gonna look every
You reach
time.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Is that not a mirror
And now
still?
it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, so we know we have feathers. We know we have feathers. That okay. Interesting. End of the basement.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hey,
Her
me again.
voice.
Smitten is just
It's
Arisa's voice.
somehow
How dare
even
you?
more beautiful than
Yeah,
last
but how dare you?
time. I think we're in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Okay,
Oh,
so
your spirit's
I
plenty loud,
am
all right.
the voice, and I have priority
It's
over
you,
the body.
my
The
dashing
others
hero.
can take
I
over
was
but
so
can't be
worried you
heard.
wouldn't come back.
And the princess is
Did you hear
aware
that?
of most of us in her
She
monster
said
form,
we're
at least,
dashing,
except
and she called us
for
a hero.
the narrator.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? You've been here before, haven't you?
Hi, narrator. Welcome to the
That's
time
right,
loop.
villain. And you killed us.
Yep.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
No one tell him how many times we've time looped today. No one tell him. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was
If another
extremely
version
unfair.
of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She's so kind. I do wish she was a little bit
She
meaner to
took
me.
that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
But what are you, though?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I feel like the version of her that I've liked the most so far is the one that I accidentally couldn't go back to. Or the one where we got, like, trapped in the room with her until the building fell down and the sky opened up. I feel like that was the version of her that I liked the most, where I brought the knife down, and she was, like, very upfront about her personality. But then, when we tried to save her, she was, like, chill about it, and she was like, okay, I'm still, you know, she wasn't lying to us like this. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
No, she's too chill. She's too chill. It's scary.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. She didn't
She's,
care
like,
last
too
time.
passive now.
Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're
She's
right.
too
It's
passive.
extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that
I
just
don't
like
like
our
this.
darling princess? She wants
She has
to
no
make us
agency.
happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Now I don't think
Listening
she's
to
lying
her,
to me.
That's a
I think she's just.
confession.
I think we like broke her in this time loop. I think she's like stuck like this. Remain
The princess's
silent.
eyes quiver as she waits for your response.
I didn't end the world.
She's clearly just saying what she thinks you want to hear. Or she's innocent. How could a beauty like her be capable of ending the world? It's not rational.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
I did. But still.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness.
Rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
But I didn't bring one, huh?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Princess jumps
I
up and
wish you was
smothers you in a
scarier.
joyful embrace.
Something's wrong.
Ugh.
No,
You
okay,
had a
that's not
weapon,
what
one slip of the wrist and your pristine
Agreed on
blade
the
would be
ugh, but
buried
not for
in
the
her
reason
back,
you're
and
ugging.
everyone out there would be saved.
This is not normal. She's not
Luckily
like
for
this.
Mr.
Something's
Romance,
wrong
we don't
here.
have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you
Let
want
me
to
guess.
do?
End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What
She's
do you want
truly
to do?
devoid of agency. Yeah. I want you to
I
tell
just
me
want to
what
make you
want.
happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be
I just want to
something
make you
want.
happy.
Is she
broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I think the time looping broke her. What would make you happy?
Make you happy?
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Clearly something's happening here, and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here, nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together?
Is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Okay, I think we're fixing
At
it.
least she's normal again.
I think we're fixing it.
Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught.
Yes, she
This
has
is
feelings
unacceptable.
again.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest,
Smen.
and then...
Smen?
What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Smitten, you're not in charge.
But
You're
I
not
do.
in charge. You're not in charge.
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
Yeah, I'm the decider. It's my body.
And yet,
I was joking about Lotus
it's
coding stuff. Yeah.
done, isn't it? You yank violently,
Smitten.
your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
Smitten, I'm the decider. Stop taking...
Your exposed
okay.
heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Be a freak again. Be
It's
a freak again. Be a
beautiful.
freak again. Be evil. Be evil. Be evil.
The princess,
Be evil. Be evil. Be evil.
mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Epilogue.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Huh, so you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
A time loop, buddy. We've been there.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Can't say I'm happy to
Oh,
be
Skeptic's
here.
back.
But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
In my defense, that
We
one
know that you
was
keep
Smitten's
telling
fault.
us that, but we've never seen a world end.
In my
As far as I'm
defense.
concerned, that whole
was
conversation
Smitten's
is
fault.
just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one? The other one?
Yeah, where's Smitten?
A certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
Well, that's not true.
Bonus voice?
We've had a bunch of them.
I'm just as important as you are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there?
Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before that she used
I
it
see
to
your
kill
point,
us.
but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options. Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place. I think. At the very least, it's important.
So none of you are going to
Oh,
talk
I
about the
see
mirror.
it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do.
Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again. Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement.
Yeah, and a giant mirror in the middle. Perch the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
Yeah, surely. Reach forward.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle.
Yeah.
Figures.
No mirror for
And
us.
then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
You're welcome.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she
Did you
changed
finally acknowledge the
last
other lives? He did.
time? Does she even have...
But to be fair, we did point them out to him. I don't think he's
That is
mentioned it
precisely why she
without us
poses a
mentioning
threat.
first.
Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I
don't like
desperately
this.
want to know what happened last time, we are
I said
not
slay the
going to
princess,
examine
not lay the
it.
princess. I think
What
we're
do you
gonna
think
have to slay her no
was
matter
this
what
case?
in this one.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. Just go upstairs, okay?
And don't eat the food.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened
yes,
to
my
her
lovely
last
princess
time.
girlfriend and
She's
her
not
evil shadow
what
aura.
she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Can you be a person again? What is this place?
It's our happy ending. Just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What are we supposed to do now?
Right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
After everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Refuse her hospitality.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. This is fine. This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna save before this one. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you
But
wanted
it
to say.
was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Who is him? You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone.
Oh.
He's just with her now.
Oh.
He's the shadow.
Hey, Smitten, you were real chatty last time. Don't have anything you want to say?
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Yeah, because it's not in my head.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
No.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Silently push yourself up from your seat.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat.
I can't get up. Something's holding
The
me
princess smiles nervously.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy.
down. Be evil, be evil, be evil, be evil, be evil. We can break out of this. Be evil,
I don't
be
know.
evil, be
Maybe
evil.
we could play a game.
Okay, she wants something though. That's good.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even
Play
with
the
little
game is what everyone
explanation.
always says in relation to like
We
not
can probably
talking
work
about what's
together to
going
figure this
on.
out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yet another waste of time. Why
Yes,
all the distractions?
We can play
What are
along
we being
together and
distracted
figure something
from?
out as we go.
We might as well try to have some fun.
No, we're going to play the game.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays.
Just narrate
The
your chat
warmth
because
of
I do love
trust
board games.
and the
I also
cool
love board games.
texture
This
of
would work on me a
deception.
little bit.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
I guess we can play again.
Yes, like in
There
the
is a
time
long
loop.
pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yes.
The shadow descends on the board
We
once
can.
again. More pieces are added, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally,
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
Do we actually have everything we need because it doesn't feel like it, or we need the truth? You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
What's going to happen when it goes out?
We don't have to let it go out. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. Don't worry about what's gonna happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? I'm gonna say this one.
I think I'd like to dance under the stars, but there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Yes, we'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Yes, exactly.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Okay, oh god, there's a lot of options. I feel empty, so that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I don't want to say anything about myself. Why are you crying?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
I don't know. It feels like an important part of me is gone, but I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces. Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
I'm not sure if I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. That's too mean. Don't know if I ever have. Maybe I can now. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. Oh, these are all bad. These are all bad options. This is real.
I don't know what this is.
Neither do I.
Then maybe we need to find out for ourselves.
Yes, let her make
maybe
decisions.
Maybe it's time for us to leave.
She's making decisions. Offer her your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out into a wide spin and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
And there she goes. There she goes. Share a dance with your happy ending. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. This is honestly my favorite route. I can see why. I love this one. This one's so good. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, pick on again. The mirror always makes them leave, like you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze, then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image into glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. What do I even choose? There's options. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
A lot of them. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Others like you, you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
You won't get through all the questions.
But you'll be awake
okay.
soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay, what else? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, did they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
What is my true
You're
identity?
the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh. How am I supposed to rid the world of death?
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist exactly as they are. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Oh god, there's so many options! What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. Eventually she would find a way to leave, and then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion.
Is there a difference between leaving this place and staying here?
It's the difference between being stranded on a desert island and being stranded on a desert island with a leopard that can't die. Neither option is great, especially when there's a third option where you get rid of the island and give everyone a chance to finally be happy.
Choose all at the same time. That would be the goal. Oh, run out of questions. Okay, this is my last one. I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Okay, we can address this vessel's statement directly, appeal to your shared humanity, reject her authority, argue independence, reject her perspective. I think I want to appeal to our shared No, do I want to address all the vessels? Address the vessel. Address the vessel. I was glad to dance with you.
Dance with me again, and we'll never have to stop.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Shared humanity.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt and hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture. Okay, yeah, that one.
We are the whole of reality.
Right, man.
Few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
I think I'm gonna continue to appeal. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Everything is slay the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is true.
Did it play all this in reverse audio?
Whatever
Unlucky
you're trying
sentence?
to do
It did,
right
it did.
now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear
It's
you.
good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, we're going back.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah, we skipped the part.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's
Yeah.
sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't
He's
much
not very good
here,
at this.
just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
The weather is very
There's
cold
no mirror
outside today.
either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really
yeah,
gone?
it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I actually don't know how to feel about
Yeah,
that.
it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
I'm not
No
taking
blade
it.
it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your
It's one of
judgment
my
has
favorite
gotten
games
us
of
this far.
2023. It's so good.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Continue down the
And
stairs.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
It's good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you.
Well, the first time we met, I scared you so much your organs stopped working. And I meant to do that. If anyone should be apologizing here, well, it should be me. But hey, we both took things a little far, didn't we? It's no big deal. All of that's behind us now, I think.
You know, when she puts it like that...
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit, just like this cabin.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real, but I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. Really glad I got to know you.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Explore, take her hand in yours. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
You sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Aw, I love you.
I love you too.
Aw.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Yay! We got a happy ending. Oh man, that was so good. Oh man, that got me. Oh, that one got me. Does this count as a dating sim? I think yes. I certainly played it like it was one. Return to the menu. Yay! Memories. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's so many we didn't get. Man. That was so good. Well, thanks for playing with me. I like the one the options for ending is actually to restart the game. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm actually so glad I waited to play this. I'm actually so glad I waited to play this so that I could, like, appreciate it fully.